Hello everyone, this is Pamperchew. Today I'd like to show you a vintage heater. This was made in 1988 by a company called Pelonis. This is a disc furnace. It's one of their highest quality and safest heaters. It plugs into a standard 120 volt outlet, and we have our options on the back here. Fan, heat, and then an analog adjustment, so you can go all the way from 50 degrees. This is for the automatic setting. If it's on auto, you can set it to 70 degrees and it'll automatically turn on and off with the thermostat built in right here. It's a little heat temp sensor. But I normally run it in manual mode. When you use manual mode, you read this little chart here and it gives you a conversion graph. If I set it to 50, it's really using 350 to 500 watts. If I set it to 80 at the maximum, it's using 1500 watts. So let me go ahead and tilt it back up. The safety switch automatically shut it off. I'm going to crank it up all the way. Ooh, nice warm air. You can see the 4 circles inside. If we get closer, you see even smaller circles. Those are little honeycombs, and inside is a semiconductor that gets hot when a current is applied to it. And each little hole has its own semiconductor, and all together they all create enough to put out 1500 watts of heat. This is the smallest heater to put out 1500 watts. There's oil heaters that will put out 1500 watts. There's those wire heaters that turn red hot. They're a little bit larger. This is the smallest size you can get that'll put out 1500 watts. Those 4 honeycomb structures in there will blow that much heat out. This is the same technology that they use on the International Space Station, and they're quite expensive. This heater here will run about $300 back then. Now you can get them for around $99, but compared to the other heaters, ceramic and other space heaters, these are the most expensive, but they're the safest. You'll never start a fire. To prove a point, I'm going to hold a piece of paper right up against this here to show that it will not ever catch fire. That's how safe these are. I could hold that paper right up on there and it won't even get brown, it won't even burn it. And I can even put my hand right there. It's going to get hot, but it's not hot enough to start the fire. That's how safe these are. You can drop a blanket, you can drop anything on top of these that's paper or fur. It might melt fur a little bit, might singe it, but it's not going to start a fire. Here we are 5 minutes later and it's still not burning. That just shows you how safe these heaters are. If I put that up to one of those red hot wire heaters, those the ones that heat up like a toaster, this would have burned by now. Could have started a house fire. This here is still running at full blast. That's 1500 watts of heat coming out right now, and it's not, didn't even turn it brown. So if you need something safe, such as for a baby, this was bought for me when I was an infant. My grandpa bought it for me for my bedroom because we had an old house from the 20s that had the old ceramic with metal coils around it, those old ones that were in the wall that looked really dangerous, and you would easily get burned if you would have touched them. This here, I can touch. Go to their website, they have a bunch of ceramic heaters, and they also have the disc furnace. You want to look for the disc furnace. They're going to cost a lot more, but they're going to last. This one's lasted 23 years. And it's still running great. Well, hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.